You know that I play in America since '55. It's a long time. The public has been very, very wonderful in America. Today I have reached 3 generations. A certain time in the 70s, 15 priests came to see the show. After the show, they come backstage. And I had given the creation of the world from the Genesis, the hands, youth, maturity, old age, death. And at that time, I was much younger. But you see, in the art of mime, you have to create the memories of what happened. You have to create, every man is going to die, every woman, every person. But this does not kill humanity. The survival comes, and we have to think at the renaissance of man. And this is why the priests asked me, Mr. Marceau, are you religious? I said, fathers, brothers, I don't practice. But when I do the creation of the world, the hands, youth, maturity, old age, death, God enters in me. And it was true. Voilà.
On that line, there's at the school this week, you discussed the spirituality of the hands and the image of Christ and to come to the little children. And you show in a great way through mime the struggle of good and evil. How does the mime show this, and what was your thoughts in the hands?
I was influenced by a great German painter called Dürer, who designed the hands like this. And Rodin showed also the hands, and he called it the cathedral. Then this was in me. I said, the hands for prayer are so important in every religion. If it's Muslim, if it's Catholic, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, all religions, even the Zen artists, Buddhists, have this fantastic prayer. And then I said, what could I do to show evil and good? I said to myself, evil will maybe always exist. But what is important is that light has to be stronger than evil. And this is why I decided the battlefield of the good and of the terrible. But what was important, and here we arrive to what I said with Dornan, when evil is, when evil does, it crush around, like tongue, I have no heart, and tongue, it comes back to him. And before that sufferance, man suffers if he's evil or good. And this is why there was a struggle between the hands. And at the end, evil wants to crush down, but slowly he overcomes, and peace arrives. And of course, this is la fleur de lotus, the symbol in Japan.
Lotus flower.
Yes. And this is why I say, people who have been in the underground in France, when Paris was liberated, they did not kill Germans. They were prisoners. But those who have not been in the underground took ping, fusil, and they start killing. And then I understood that people who have suffered in war understand that after hate, you have to give the possibility to bring compassion to people. It doesn't mean that I would say that Hitler did not, he killed himself, of course. It was good that he did this. But I want to say that if you are confronted with evil, you have to know how to react, to defend yourself, of course. But it doesn't mean that you have not to fight peacefully for compassion, to explain, even to children, that man has another mission. No more war, peace for the whole world. Is this a dream? Will this happen? Nobody knows. The 20th century was a most cruel century. You know exactly, if you are interested in history, I don't have to tell you what happened. And this is why, with the art of mime and with silence, I wanted to enter in the weight of the soul and express, not with words, but with my silence, the feeling of people, and to go deep in my inside, even in a comical situation.